Hi everyone, I hope you all safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video we are going to learn about 11th standard accountancy, chapter 4, ledger. Exercise sum number 1. Journalize the following transactions and post them to ledger. 2016 January 1 started business with cash rupees 10,000. What is the journal entry for that? How many accounts are affected here? There are two accounts are affected here. What are they? Cash account and capital account. Listen carefully. January 1 started business with cash. That means cash comes into your business. So cash account debited. Then started business with cash means invested cash. Investment means capital. So capital account increases. If capital account increases, we credited the capital accounts. So what is the journal entry? Cash account debtor to capital account. What is the narration? Started business with cash. Okay. The next transaction occurs January 5. Paid into bank rupees 5,000 rupees. Paid into bank means cash paid into bank or cash deposited into bank. You just imagine yourself that you are a owner of the business. You have 5,000 cash in your hand. Okay. So in that cash, you paid that cash into your bank account. So your bank account increased. Whenever your bank account increased, you have to debited the bank account. Okay. Then imagine you have 5,000 cash in your hand. Okay. Then you paid that cash. You paid means cash goes out from your business or cash goes out from your hand. So cash account decreases. Cash goes out means we credited the cash. So what is the journal? Bank account debtor to cash account. What is the narration? Paid into bank or cash paid into bank. What is the next transaction? January 7 purchased goods from Ram for cash rupees 1,000, which means purchased goods means expenses. So expenses account increased. Whenever expenses account increased, you have to debited the expenses account, which means purchases account debtor. Okay, purchases account debited. Then how do you made the payment? You made the payment through cash. Okay. So cash goes out or cash account decreased. Whenever cash account decreased or whenever cash account goes out from your business, you have to credit the cash account. What is the journal? Purchases account debtor to cash account. What is the narration? Purchased goods from Ram for cash or cash purchased in short way. Okay. Then we have to post these three transaction into ledger account. Okay. So before that, how many accounts you have to post in ledger? There are cash account, capital account, bank account and purchases account. So how many accounts you have to post into ledger? 4 accounts you have to post into ledger. First we take cash account. Okay. So how many transactions occurs related to cash? There are 3 transactions. Totally we have 3 transactions. So we have to post the cash transaction to ledger 3 transactions. Okay. On January 1 we have cash account. On January 5 we have the cash account to post, and January 7 we have to post the cash account. Okay. Let me see one by one. What is the name of the account? So this is the ledger account. I prepare the format of the ledger account. What is the name of the account? First we post into the ledger cash account. So cash account we written here on top middle. Okay. So come to the journal. When did the cash account transactions happen? January 1, 2016, January 1. Okay. Okay. Which side cash account appears? Cash account appears on debit side. Okay. Listen carefully. Where is cash account shows? Cash accounts show on debit side. Debtor means debit side. Then How much rupees? 10,000 rupees. Another question. What is the opposite account from the cash account? Capital account is the opposite account from cash account. So these are the information we need to collect to post the cash account. Before we post the cash account, we have to collect some information related to the cash account. What is that? First we need to know the name, date of the cash account, and where the cash account appears, it is on debit side. And what is the opposite account from the cash account? It is the capital account. And how much rupees? That is 10,000 rupees. Now we are ready to post the cash account on ledger. Okay. Then we go to debit side because cash account appears on debit side in journal entry. Okay. So what's the date? Dated on 2016 January 1. What is the opposite account from the cash account? Capital account is the opposite account from the capital account. So we have to write on debit side in particular column to capital account. How much rupees? 10,000 rupees entered in the amount column. Okay. Then come to the cash account. What is any other transactions are occurring on cash account? Yes. January 5 we have the another cash transactions. Okay. We know the date, that is on January 5. Okay. What we have another question. Where is cash account appears? Cash account is appear on credit side. Listen, to cash account means credited. Cash account is on credit side. Okay. What is another question we have? That is, what is the opposite account from the cash account? That is bank account. Listen carefully. What is the opposite account from the cash account? It is bank account is the opposite account from the cash account. Then how much rupees? 5,000 rupees. Then we collected the needed information related to the cash account. Then go to ledger, and where we go under the cash account, we go to credit side because cash account appears on credit side. So we come to credit side. What is the date? Dated on 2016 January 5. What is the opposite account from the cash account? Bank account. So by bank account. Why by bank account? By means always we posting the account. We started with by on credit side. Okay. So by cash account. How much rupees? 5,000 rupees entered on amount. Then to find any other cash account, cash transactions appears on journal. Yes. Here is one transactions appears on journal, that is dated on 2016 January 7. Okay. Then what question we have to ask? Where is cash account shows, or where is cash accounts appear? It shows cash account is on credit side. Okay. Then what question we have to ask to related to cash? From which account is opposite from cash account? That is purchases account is opposite account from the cash account. Okay. How much rupees? 1,000 rupees. Then where we go? We go to ledger. Okay. On which side we are doing? We are making to post the account on credit side. Okay. Credit side. What is the date? Dated on 2016 January 7. Okay. Then what we do? We will post purchases account. By purchases account. Ditto. Listen here. I marked here ditto. Ditto means buy. We no need to always write ditto by. Only we start by. Then for further accounts you just put ditto only. So ditto means buy. Okay. So by purchases account, because purchases account is opposite account from the cash account. So under the cash account on credit side we will write by purchases account. How much rupees? 1,000 rupees. So we entered. Then to find any other cash accounts we need to post? No. There are 3 cash accounts, 3 cash transactions are we passed in journal entry. These 3 cash transaction we posted into ledger account. So cash account we completed. Then what we have to do, then we to find which side is higher value. Listen, debit side have 10,000 and credit side have 5,000 and 1,000. How much rupees? 6,000 rupees. So comparatively, which side is higher, 6,000 or 10,000? Yes, you are right, of course. 10,000 is higher value. So what we do, that higher value we have to total on both debit and credit side. So we totaled equally 10,000, 10,000 entered on debit and credit. Higher value. You have to find out which side has the higher value. So debit side has the higher value. How much rupees? 10,000 rupees. We entered 10,000 rupees. We totaled 10,000 rupees on both the sides. Okay. Then what we do? Then we have to find which side has lesser value. So debit side has higher value. We totaled that debited amount 10,000, 10,000 on both the sides. So we know which side has a lesser value. Of course, credit side has a lesser value. How much rupees? 5,000 plus 1,000. 6,000 rupees we have the lesser value. Okay, we have 6,000 rupees on credit side. Then what to do? We will find the difference value. How do we find? It is very simple. So we have to subtract that 6,000, 5,000 plus 1,000, 6,000 rupees from the total amount. What is the total amount? 10,000. So what we get? So 6,000 minus 10,000, what we get? We get 4,000 rupees. This is the difference between the debit and credit. This is the difference. So what we do? We have to balance it now. So for that, we entered 4,000 rupees on credit side amount column. Then we need to close the cash account because we posted all the cash account from journal to ledger. Now we close the cash account. How do we close it? What is the last day of the accounting period? So January 31 is the last day of the accounting period. So we dated January 31. Then by balance carry down 4,000 rupees, which means balance carry down means closing account for the cash account. So January 31 by balance carry down 4,000 rupees, which means this is the closing accounting period for the cash account. Then what we do? We have to take this 4,000, brought it down. This 4,000 has to be brought it down opposite below the total. Okay. So what is the opposite side from the credit? The opposite side from the creditor is a debtor. Debit side is the opposite side from the credit. So this 4,000 we brought it means we carry down here. So that carry down amount we brought it from credit to opposite side. That means a debit side. Okay. We entered below the total. Then what date we have to fill here? 2016 February 1 to balance brought down. That means February 1 means next accounting period. So balance brought down means opening balance of the cash account. Okay. So what is this meaning? This is the next accounting. This is the opening balance of the next accounting period of the cash account, 4,000 rupees. So cash account posted on ledger. Then to find which account we have to post on ledger, bank account. So come to journal. Where is first what are we collect the needed information to post the bank account on ledger. What are the information we have to collect? First we asked first question, when did bank transactions occurs? January 5. Okay. Then another question is, where is bank account appears, or on which side bank account? On debit side bank account is. appears. Okay, what is the third question? From which account is opposite from the bank account? So cash account is opposite from the bank account. Okay, what is the another question? How much rupees bank account has? 5,000 rupees. Bank account has how much rupees? 5,000 rupees. These four questions we needed to ask to prepare the ledger. Before we post the ledger, we have to collect the necessary information related to bank account. Okay, so come to ledger. What is the name of the account we have to post here? The name of the account is bank account. We written here on top middle. Okay, then which side we go? We have to go debit side, because bank account shows debit side. On what date? Dated on 5. So we go to under the bank account, we go to debit side, dated on 2016 January 5. What is the opposite account from the bank account? The opposite account from the bank account is cash account. So what we write here? We will write to cash account. How much rupees? 5,000 rupees entered on the amount column. Okay, then we have to find, if we have to check if any other bank transactions are appear in journal entry. No, there is only one bank transactions are happening in journal entry. So what we do? We have to close it. How do we close it? So we total the 5,000 on both the side, debit side and credit side equally. We have to write entered 5,000 by 5,000 on in amount column. Okay, entered. Then to find which side is lesser value, of course we know very well credit side has lesser value. No, the credit side has 0 value, because we did all the transactions in debit side only. So credit side we didn't do any transaction. So credit side has 0 value. How do we tally it? How do we balance it? So we have to write in amount column. We have to enter in amount column 5,000. So we will balance it only. We enter that 5,000, because here credit side has the lesser amount. Credit side has the 0 value only. We enter 5,000 on amount column on credit side. Then what is the last day of this month? This accounting period, of course 2016 January 31 is the last day of the accounting period. Okay, we enter, we written here. Then by balance carry down, which means we are closing the bank account, which means was what? Closing balance of bank account, we closed it. Okay, then what we do? This 5,000 has to be brought it down opposite side below the total value. So what is the opposite side from the credit? Of course opposite side from the credit side is debit, is the opposite side. So we entered here 5,000 rupees. We brought it from credit to debit. Okay, then what we have to write here? 2016 February 1 to balance brought down. This is the opening balance, opening accounting period. So closing accounting period is what? January 31. What is the next day? That is February 1 is the next day. This is the opening balance. How do we say? Balance brought down means opening balance of the bank account. Okay. So February 1 is the opening balance of the bank account. Next academic accounting period of the opening balance of the bank account. So bank account is over. We posted bank account from journal to ledger. Then to find which account has to be open or post on ledger, find here, that is capital account. So capital account we have to collect the information about capital account related information we have to collect. Okay, so what is the first question? When did capital account occurs? That is on 2016 January 1. Okay, then what is another question? Where is capital account shows? It is shows on credit side, or which side capital account shows it is on credit side. Okay, then what question you have to ask, that is on which side, what is the opposite side from the capital account? Cash account is the opposite side from the capital account. Then how much rupees capital account has? It has 10,000 rupees. So we needed information we collected from related to capital account to post the ledger. So what is the name of the account to open here? Capital account. We written it on the top middle. Then which side capital account has? It is on credit side. So we go to credit side. When did capital account occurs? It is on January 1. So we written it on the date column. Then what is the opposite account from the capital account? Cash account is the opposite account from the capital account. We enter here. Credit side only we have to write by cash account. How much rupees? 10,000 rupees we entered. Then to find which side we have higher value or bigger value. Credit side we have the bigger value because we only posted credit side only. We didn't do anything on debit side. So credit side has higher value. How much rupees? 10,000 rupees we entered here. Okay, so we have to total this 10,000 rupees on both the side equally. So debit side 10,000 rupees, we have to posted it on credit side also. Okay, so we entered both the side, we totaled both the side 10,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. Then to find which side is lesser value, debit side has the lesser value, debit side has the zero value because no any transactions we didn't do here. Okay, so debit side has zero value. So we tally it only, we balance it only, we come to debit side, we have to enter the last day of the accounting period, that is we need to close the capital account. So to close the capital account, we have to write the last day of the accounting period, that is January 1, 2016. To balance carry down 10,000 rupees entered, which means this is the closing balance of the capital account. Okay, then we brought it that 10,000 rupees has to be brought it to the opposite side below the total. Okay, so February 16, 2016 in February 1, by balance brought down 10,000 rupees entered. It is the next accounting period of the opening balance of the capital account. So capital account completed, capital account posted on ledger. Then to find which account has to be posted, is to be posted on ledger account, come to the journal. So capital account posted, cash account we posted on ledger, capital account also posted, bank account posted. So purchases account only we need to post it on the ledger account. So we have to collect some information related to purchase account to post on the ledger. So what is the first question we have to ask? When did purchases account occurs? It occurs on 2016 January 7. Okay. Where is purchases account appears? It is appears on debit side. On which is the opposite account from the purchases account? Cash account is the opposite account from the purchase account. How much rupees purchases account have? 10,000 rupees. So we collected the needed information related to purchases account to post on ledger. Okay, what is the name of the account? To write the heading, the name of the account is purchases account. This is the heading. We posted, we entered on, we written it on the top middle. Then where is purchases account appears? It appears on debit side. So we go to debit side. Then when did purchases account occurs? 2016 January 7. So debit side in date column we have to write 2016 January 7. So dated. So what is the account from the purchases account, or what is the opposite account from the purchase account? It is on cash account. is the opposite account from the purchases account. So we have to write the opposite account name, that is to cash account. How much rupees? 1000 rupees we entered. So which side is higher? Of course debit side is higher. We didn't do any transaction on credit side. So credit side has 0 value. So what we do? We need to do this 1000 rupees on both the side. We need to enter this 1000 rupees on both debit and credit side. We total it. We totaled both the side equally 1000. Okay. Then what we do? Which side is lesser amount? Of course, credit side has a 0 value. We need to balance it only. We go to credit side, enter 1000 rupees. Okay. So 1000 rupees we tally it. Okay, here 1000 rupees, total also 1000 rupees. So debit side has 1000 rupees and the total also 1000 rupees. We total it. Okay, we tally it on credit side. Then what we do? Dated on 2016 January 31, because we need to close the purchases account. Before that we will check if any other purchases transactions or appear on the journal entry. No, that is only one purchases account. Purchases transactions is on the debit side. So we close it. Okay, we need to close it. So close. How do we close the purchases account? So we take the last day of the accounting period, that is January 16, 2016 January 31. By balance carried down 1000 rupees. By balance carried down, C bar D means closing balance of the purchases account. Then we take this 1000 rupees has to be brought it down opposite side of the below the total. So we brought it from here to there to here. Opposite side means what is the opposite side from the credit? Debit side is the opposite side from the credit. So what is the next accounting period after January 31? Of course February 1 is the next accounting period for the from the January 31. So 2016 February 1, this is the next accounting period. To balance brought down means opening balance of the purchases account. How much rupees? 1000 rupees. So this is the next accounting period, opening balance of the purchases account. So purchases account is over. Purchases account we posted it on the ledger account. So how many accounts we will post on the ledger account? That is cash account, capital account, bank account and purchases account. So on in this order we posted cash account, bank account, purchases account, capital account and purchases account we posted on the ledger account. So if you have any doubt and clarification, please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.